Sometimes in life, you experience moments that confuse you. Moments where something doesn't go the way you planned. Maybe you prepared for something for days, or even weeks. Maybe you really wanted something to happen. But suddenly, everything changes. A plan collapses. A door closes. Something you hoped for simply doesn't happen. And in that moment, you feel disappointed, maybe even frustrated. You ask yourself a question many people ask: why did this happen to me? But here is something most people realize much later in life. Sometimes what looks like a disappointment is actually protection. Think about it. Maybe one day you were supposed to go somewhere, but something delayed you. Your car wouldn't start. A friend called you. Or something unexpected happened that forced you to stay where you were. At that moment, you felt annoyed. You thought your day was ruined. But later you discover something shocking. Something bad happened at the place you were supposed to be. And suddenly one thought crosses your mind: maybe God protected me. This is something many people experience at least once in their lives. But the truth is something even deeper than that. God protects His servants every single day, even when they don't realize it. Human beings only see the present moment. We only understand what we can see in front of us. But God sees everything. He sees the past. He sees the future. He knows what we know and what we will never know. That is why sometimes things in life don't go the way we expect. In the Quran, our Lord tells us something very powerful. Perhaps you dislike something while it is good for you, and perhaps you love something while it is bad for you. God knows, and you do not know. This verse carries a deep meaning, because human beings often believe that what they want must be good for them. But sometimes, the very thing we want the most could be harmful for us. Maybe you prayed for a certain job. You worked hard and hoped the opportunity would open. But suddenly, that door closed. You felt disappointed. Maybe you even wondered why your prayers were not answered. But maybe that job would have caused you stress, problems, or even harm. Maybe that door closed because God was protecting you. Sometimes God closes a door because behind that door there is something dangerous for you. Sometimes God removes a person from your life because that person would have hurt your heart. Sometimes God delays something because the timing is not right yet. But in the moment, we don't understand these things. We only see the closed door. We only feel the disappointment. But God sees the entire road ahead. The Prophet said something very beautiful about this. He said, "How amazing is the affair of the believer. All of his affairs are good. If something good happens, he is grateful, and that is good for him. If something difficult happens, he is patient, and that is also good for him." This means that in the life of a believer, nothing is meaningless. Every event carries wisdom. Sometimes we only understand that wisdom years later. Think about moments in your own life. Maybe you almost had an accident, but something delayed you. Maybe you avoided a dangerous place without even realizing it. Maybe you felt a strange hesitation in your heart and decided not to go somewhere. Sometimes God protects people through the smallest details. A delayed bus, a phone call, a change of plans, even a feeling inside your heart. These small moments can change the entire course of a life, because God never abandons His servants. In the Quran, God says something extraordinary. We are closer to the human being than his jugular vein. Think about that for a moment. Closer than your own jugular vein. Closer than your breath. closer than the thoughts inside your mind. That means you are never truly alone. Even when you think nobody understands you, even when you think nobody sees you, God sees you, God knows you. And sometimes, He protects you from things you never even realized existed. Maybe a relationship you wanted didn't work out. Maybe a business opportunity disappeared. Maybe something you prayed for never happened. But years later, when you look back, you might say something very different. I'm glad that didn't happen. Because God knew what you didn't know. He saw what you could not see. And He protected you. So if something in your life today is not going the way you expected, don't lose hope. Maybe that closed door is actually protection. Maybe that delay saved you from something. Maybe right now, at this very moment, God is protecting you from something you cannot see yet. And one day, you will understand why.